nation. No donation, no salvation.
And remember, respect is everything.
And we're back. So this is not really much of a review, but more of an update. So for those who remember, I just reviewed this figure recently, and I talked about some missing parts. I kind of realized I didn't really talk about it, and I kind of had to add it in through editing. So for those wondering what I was talking about, and I won't lie, a lot of people will probably give me crap for this, but again, because I have really bad OCD and I'm very anal about these things, I finally received my shoulder pads for my BB because my copy was missing the shoulder pads, which unfortunately is a common issue with this figure. And in the picture they were advertised, so that's kind of the reason I felt really inclined to, you know, request them from the seller, which, you know, props to the seller. They were nice enough to actually go out of their way to ship these to me. So, you know, I'll give them credit where credit's due. They didn't have to do this in any capacity, but it is what it is. The only thing is, though, the color doesn't seem to match. Actually, oh no, it matches the feet. Huh. I guess that's how they're supposed to be? I'm not sure. Put that bubble wrap to the side. Yeah, we're just going to go through the transformation real quickly again, just because I do want to put these on now that I have them. I'm probably going to have to glue these in place, because I remember they would fall off all the time. Although I do kind of want to leave them in robot mode. And let's just be real here. This car mode looks beautiful in black. I mean, I would prefer without the yellow stripes, but I mean, again, it is Bumblebee, so I get it. And let's see here. Yeah, I'm not really going to explain the transformation too much, so I guess you could consider this a quick re-review. If you want more detailed review about the car and all the other crap that I talked about in the last video, well, there's the original video. I'll link the original video below. This will be just kind of more of like, I guess, like a Cliff Notes version. But yes, back when this figure first came out, you know, the Camaro, at least as we know it, was still in the concept phase. It wasn't quite a production car yet, but I mean, in all honesty, it really didn't change much after the movie, other than maybe, I think, like the wheels or something. I think the wheels weren't as big. But aside from that, I mean, there wasn't too much. I do want to get a Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee, though, just because I like the front end on that car mode better, because this one, I mean, I like this one too. It's a lot rounder, but I like the Revenge of the Fallen one more because it looks more like the ZL1, which I mistakenly called Z28 because I'm an idiot. Well, it's not that, I mean, there is a Camaro Z28, but I'm thinking of the cars from like either the 80s or the 70s when that model was actually a thing. I don't know if there is a modern Z28. If there is, I mean, it's probably not much different from a newer Camaro. Not that it really matters, but again, you know, just, you know me, I'm a car guy. I like to talk about these things, so anytime I can turn on the camera and talk automobiles, you know, it's fun for me. And this doesn't want to fold that forward, just so that the chest comes up, and then fold it back. So if I remember correctly, these were not the sturdiest things, so I'm not surprised mine didn't initially come with any, because, you know, I imagine when they took those photos, they were probably like fresh out of the pack, but they probably fell off when they put it in storage. Actually, these fit on rather nicely. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get the other side. Again, I'm sorry if I'm not getting all this in frame. Again, this is not really meant to be a detailed video like the last one, but more just an update. But, oh, what the? Oh, I had the door wings upside down. No wonder it looked weird. Apologies. I do like to angle them back just a little bit so that they're more at the correct angle. Get the other shoulder pad. And again, I know to some people that, like, it's still a lot, you know, went through a lot of effort just for two little pieces of plastic that probably don't mean anything, but again, I mean, no harm really came out of it. It's just, you know, just my OCD doing what it does. If you could call it that. Why is this particular one not going on very well? We're back. It took me a little bit of fidgeting to get that shoulder. It was surprisingly tight. It actually flew off several times, which was a little surprising. But, I mean, hopefully it'll stay on now. I am going to have to monitor this figure a little more now. I might just glue them in place, because I don't even know if those are the correct ones. They probably are, but again, I don't know. And I kind of don't really care. I just wanted a complete figure. So yeah, I know it's just a really dumb thing, but again, when you're someone like me, stuff like that just annoys you. So, some say I'm overreacting. I say I'm justified because they were advertised in the listing. So, it is what it is. Go ahead and give him his gun. Actually, I might want to put it in the other hand. He'll turn into his sword, just because, you know, I like the sword. It's cool. This is a cool weapon. I love it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you at least found this entertaining. But until next time, you all have a good one.
Hallelujah! Another soul saved!